Iron doesn't become a sword until it's burned and beaten in fire. Your life is like iron, and it's getting burned and beaten into a sharp sword called your life. Are you ready to be beaten and burned? Because the sharpest swords go through the hottest fire. Are you ready? Because what you're going through in life right now is beating you down. From the money problems, to the relationships, to the quarantine, to the lack of food, whatever it is that you're dealing with in life right now, it's taking you out. And it's your responsibility to sharpen your sword, to take the disasters and crises that you're going through in your life right now and to make you better. The happiest, most successful people in this world took the hardest moments in their life and flipped them into the best thing that ever happened to them. You got an opportunity right now to take that horrible situation that you're going through and make it the best thing that ever happened. Or you can give up. You can give up where you are and surrender and act like nothing changed in your life, but there's no progression in that. So you got to ask yourself, why is my life never changing? How come it's always the same situation over and over again? Well, stop giving up and stop letting the bad situations that happen in your life and do something about it. Do you get angry? Are you sad? Do you have depression? You need to use it for your fuel. You need to use it to keep going. You need to say, this was me and I need to get better. This was who I am, but it's not anymore because I want more and I'm getting sharper and I'm growing stronger. You have to find the opportunities in your struggle. You have to find the light. You have to find a way to make it better when you're in the worst situation you've ever been in. You got people that are counting on you. You got people that are depending on your success. And you're sitting around acting like you're the victim. You need to get out of that victim mode and you need to start going for what you know you need to do. Your lack of discipline is an insult to all the people who believe in you. This isn't about impressing others. This is about bettering yourself. Some people want it. Some people wish for it. And others make it happen. Who are you? You got a heartbeat, then you can do it. Because your determination is gonna make it a reality. Stop whining and start grinding. Because you got opportunities in front of you, you're just not seeing the bigger picture. How many risks are you able to take? How uncomfortable can you go until you need to get where you need to be? Because the biggest enemy you got right now is in between your ears. What you're looking for is not out there. It's within. It's your time to become better. It's your time to live your best life. And it's your opportunity. Are you gonna take it? It's time to put in the hard work that you didn't know that you can do. It's time for you to make a change and do something you've never done. Because you gotta have the attitude that when you get knocked down, you're getting right back up. Even though you're bloody, beaten, and bruised, you're getting back up because you got a goal and you got a dream that you're trying to accomplish. No matter how much it hurts right now, someday you will look back and realize your struggles changed your life for the better. No matter how hard the past was, you can always start over. If you can't change a situation, then you need to start changing your mindset. Because when you stop saying, I can't find a way, and start saying, I got to find a way to make this happen, is when your life starts to change. So it's up to you. Are you gonna start rusting yourself from the inside, from the iron? Are you gonna turn yourself into a sword, strong and sharp, beaten through the fire? It's up to you. This is your life. But if you wanna stay the same and stay average, then stay away from me. So the people who are disciplined, motivated, and ready to put in the work, let's go. Because this is for you, and you know who you are. So surround yourself with the people that feel the same. It's never too late to surround yourself with the people that you want to become. Because we got no excuses, no complaining, no whining, no crying. Because we do this. We get it done. We do what we say, and we make it happen. That's why we're the top. That's why we're the elite. That's why you can't stop us. Unstoppable. Bring the struggles. Bring the fire. Put us through the trials. We'll come out victorious. My name's Addison Zegan, and I just want you to win. Here's the thing. Is yeah, I got problems. We all got problems. But what you do when you're faced
with the hard times in your life is what you're made out of, is what you become. You don't become great by getting everything handed to you. No, that's not a reality. What happens is you go through the struggles, you go through the hardest moments in your life, and then you find out what you're made out of. You find out how much fire you can go through in your life. It's not easy. It's never easy. It's always hard. It's always ugly. And to be honest, it's what makes you you. So embrace it. Embrace the hard times in your life because they won't last. Embrace what you have right now in your life because it could be gone tomorrow. And that's the reality. That's the reality that we don't live in a society is that we say, oh, it's going to be around forever. I got enough time in the world, but the reality is that you don't have enough time. Your phone's on some kind of percentage that you don't know when it's going to turn off and shut down forever. That's your life. You could be on your deathbed tomorrow, and there's not enough people out here preaching this message saying, live your life to the fullest. Take risks. Make the commitment. Push yourself past your boundaries. No, they don't want you doing that. They want you in your 9-to-5 job where you hate your life and you're miserable. Why? Because it benefits them. And that's the sad reality is that you spend paycheck to paycheck without ever getting ahead. And you're stuck and you're trapped. And there's people out there that are going to preach the opposite, say, you know what, live beneath your means. It's not about a paycheck. It's about your happiness because you only got a certain amount of time on this earth to affect a certain amount of people. So start putting your effort into something you believe in. Even if it means you have to lose everyone and everything. That's the problem people aren't willing to risk. You're not willing to risk your happiness for a year towards a goal that you know you believe in. I believe in suicide prevention. I didn't always believe in it, but I believe in it now. And I volunteer my time on the phones, talking to people on the worst day of their life. And it's hard, but it's needed for me. It's what I'm good at. I know it's making a difference. How are you going to make a difference in this world? You only got a certain amount of time. Start utilizing it.
I can't tell you how hard it is just to keep getting beaten down and just feeling like you're going nowhere and waking up every day knowing that today you gotta fail. Today is the day that you have to wake up and things aren't going to go the way that you want them and you're not going to accomplish what you set out to do, but you just might get a little bit closer. Maybe. And that's the hardest thing for people, and that's the hardest thing for me is just to wake up and admit that I'm going to fail, admit that I'm going to do something wrong, and then I'm going to screw up. I feel that I'm such a lone wolf in this life because I have the dedication just to constantly make mistakes. And I do it in my relationships, and I do it in my businesses, and I do it in my life, and I learn from my mistakes. That's the difference is that I don't keep making the same ones. And the people that get to hang around me and the people that know that Addison's going to mess up, he's not going to be perfect, but he's going to keep swinging. He's going to keep going up to bat. And the people in the crowds are going to keep yelling at him, booing him, and just saying that he's the worst person in the world. It's going to happen. I know it because I live it. I constantly wake up with that, knowing that that's what I do. That's who I am. And I've accepted my flaws and my failures. And I've taken my flaws and my failures and I've set them down